Hello, this is Chris Yankowski. I'm here in front of the Denver Federal Reserve. I'm here with Andrew. He wants to talk about a coalition he's creating here in Colorado, if I'm right, about bringing a lot of the third parties together. I won't speak for him. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. No, it's a third-party coalition that comes across nationally. Right now, we're organizing in every state in the union, and in many of the states, it's regional. It's being broken down by, because some, like here in Colorado, people in Fort Collins have different concerns than the people in Colorado Springs. And as the Colorado Coalition leader, my position is to abide by those four pillars of unity that we have, which is to end the Federal Reserve, to end deficit spending, to end the foreign wars of attrition, and to bring accountability. Follow the Constitution of the United States and bring that accountability back to the government.
Well, it sounds like I'll be joining that. I follow the four pillars there.
And those aren't set in stone. As need changes, we will change those. But we abide by the Constitution first and foremost, because if you have to start somewhere, though it's not perfect, the Constitution's better than what the government's using today. Because they're not using the Constitution. They've gone beyond the Constitution. They've declared national emergencies and declared taxes without any representation from us. The IRS,
what about the We the People Foundation? What do you think about that organization that's going on right now? I think they're just wrapping up in Illinois. Are you familiar with them at all?
Actually, yes. And like I said, our national founder, the man who started the Liberty Coalition, is in Chicago today to talk to the We the People Foundation as well as the End the Fed Project. Everyone's coming together in a chorus of unity that's starting to make sense to more and more people. And that's where the Liberty Coalition it tries to come in. We collect 1 million people that all have some of the same principles, and then we will start to formulate a third party to create a balance against the Republicans and the Democrats.
To create a new third party. Interesting
Yes.
strategy on there. What do you think about Ron Paul's strategy of working within the Republican Party?
I think it was brilliant. I think he completely undermined the existing system in a very fantastically subtle way. And if he were my rep, I'd vote for him right now.
See, one of the issues I'm having, because I'm part of the Republican Party, but I hear about all this neocons that we're still hearing about, let's fight in wars and stuff like that. And I speak out, of course, the other way. I agree with some of the fiscal stuff that is being talked about in some of the meetings out there that I've been going to. But I'm hearing more and more about, hey, let's keep bombing people and keep fighting the wars. And that side is going to be really difficult to come over from the Republican to work within them necessarily. So I haven't made up my mind. I'm still working that way, but I'd be curious to see what kind of third party arises out of this. And the goal is 1 million people? Is that the
goal is 1 million people. That's the first priority. If we get 1 million people to all sign off under the same banner that we have right now, and like I said, it can fluctuate a little bit. We're working on some.
So if they sign up, do you have to say I would plan on being a third party?
No. We have Facebook pages. We have MySpace pages. We'll keep. But
there's not a pledge right now. Just that you're just connected. You're just trying to build up.
We're pledging to try and get 1 million people. If we don't get 1 million people, we don't throw our hat in the ring. If we do, we will. Okay, it's as simple as that. We're going to try and completely encompass and bring in all of the disparate units that would normally not be heard. The Green Party, the Constitution Party, the Libertarian Party, the Boston Tea Party, all of these groups need to come together and create that chorus of unity that will offset.
What about the big maybe divide between one big thing is the Constitution Party and the Libertarian Party? Last year there seemed to be quite a bit of animosity, I guess, that I saw coming up between there. Some of the libertarians were upset with some of maybe as they saw Christian theocracy coming in, and then I just read that.
Remember this, as a card-carrying libertarian, I was upset with the Libertarian Party last year.
With Bob Barr? I could not vote for him at all.
No, I could not, and neither could a lot of the libertarians. So even when we do our best, sometimes our best isn't good enough. We fail, and that's what happens. We skin our knee, we get up, we dust ourselves off, and we try again.
So right now, if you get this thing going, a possibility could be by 2012, you could have a candidate that everybody can get behind. Because if you're going to have
Right.
a third party there,
Right.
what are you going to do about with like the debate? So are you working for a presidency right now, or is it just a whole party?
We're working for basic party principles and candidates who abide by those principles. It doesn't matter what party they abide by.
So what about starting the lower level seems because people talk about maybe going for a third party going right for the presidency, and if you have no base and everything like that, you need to have.
Well, if we have 1 million people, then we have a base.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then if say Green Party comes up with a candidate and Constitution Party comes up with a candidate and Libertarians and the Republican conservatives like Ron Paul jumps in. They can all come up. We'll hold a caucus, a national caucus. They'll all debate, and then we'll vote on the candidates of our choice. Whoever gets the most votes, that's the one that we all get behind. We agree all to get behind the candidate who gets the most votes as president. The candidate who gets the second most votes, we agree all to get behind as the candidate for vice president. Now get them together and make a party platform.
Fantastic. Well, I like the idea. A couple things I want to ask you. What are the goals for the rest of the year to 2009, and it's a month or so, and then even next year in the election cycle? My two next question: what are for the 2010 and the rest of the year? What's kind of building? Just kind of get people connected.
Getting people connected, networking, and as far as Colorado is concerned, I'm the Colorado State contact. I need to get a group of people behind me. We need to separate Colorado into its districts.
Well, we work up. I'm from Northern Colorado. I'm one of the leaders of the Northern Colorado Liberty Group. We have over 100 people in our contact area. I'm going to let people know about where you're at too. I think a lot of people.
Facebook, we're on MySpace, we're on Ning.
Well, how do they find you?
Third Party Alliance.
What's the name of the website?
www.thirdpartyalliance.com.
Okay.
I think it's .com. Is it .com or is it .net? It's .net.
Okay. So say
www.thirdpartyalliance.net.
Okay. And so people can go there, find out how to connect everything. I'm intrigued by this whole process, so I'm going to see what's going on a lot today.
Mm-hmm.
And thank you for your time. Is there anything else you'd like to say about what the Federal Reserve or anything about here?
I don't think I can say anything that can be published about the Federal Reserve.
I have no. I say whatever. I have no limits.
No censor. See, fuck the Fed. Yeah. I'm just sick and tired of this foreign interest controlling our money and stealing from us. I'm sick and tired of this. I've been talking about it for 20 years. When I first started, I was the nutcase.
I learned about it. Yeah, I'm glad you've been involved in it, and I didn't know other people were involved. And I heard about it, and I said, what's going to be done about it? I didn't get involved, so that's why I know if I can get change where I'm going to do politically, other people can too. So it's an education process, and I'm glad that you're out here. We're getting this message spread.
Yeah, and I'm glad to hear from you too. This networking is what's going to change and turn the Second American Revolution into a reality.
Fantastic, Andrew. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And I'll be in touch with you again.
Okay.